happened here? Seriously, what happened? Digimon Survive is finally here. This is a game that I waited on for years. I can't remember the last time I waited this long for a game. I believe I found out about this game in 2019, maybe even 18, but I think it was 2019, where they were like, oh my god, there's a Digimon tactical RPG coming out, and my ass loving tactical RPGs, specifically Pokemon Conquest, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Absolutely fantastic game. If you've never played Pokemon Conquest, please go play it. I was absolutely addicted to that game when it came out. Everything that I was seeing about Digimon Survive looked in the same vein as Pokemon Conquest, and I was like, well, I'm not that big of a Digimon fan, but I'm a fan of this, and they're giving me that. I like that. I want some of that. I do like Digimon. I've dabbled in Digimon a little bit throughout the years ever since I was a kid, here and there, off and on. It's cool, you know, it's not as cool, or it was not as cool as Pokemon to me when I was a kid. I feel like it's a little cooler now. It's a little more mature, pronounced mature like that, because I'm an adult. No, that's wrong. But it's more interesting to me now as a franchise as compared to Pokemon. Pokemon has remained stale, stagnant. Digimon has grown and changed and tried all kinds of different interesting things. I've been playing Cyber Sleuth on Switch and on Twitch, and I've been playing this at night because I feel like it's kind of too boring of a game to stream, because it is half visual novel and half tactical RPG, and I've seen a lot of people, I'm looking at you, and I know where you live, talking shit about this game, and I don't know if they've played it or not, or if they're just like making fun of it for being a visual novel. It's not a visual novel. It's half. We have to make sure we know it's half visual novel. When I think of visual novels, I think of, oh, we have to determine what path the story goes down. That's it. That's all. We have to interact with characters, click an option, one of like 3 or 4 options to reply to what someone said, and then the story moves on, and that's it. That's all I've ever seen visual novels being. Maybe there's a few that are more in depth than that, but visual novel has very little actual gameplay. It's pretty much just a visualized novel. That's why it's called that. But Digimon Survive is half that. It has a really good animated cutscenes. The Toei animation worked on this game. It looks crisp, it looks clean, it looks nice, and the story is actually interesting. But the gameplay, I'm only on Chapter 2, Part 2, sorry, excuse me. But the battles are really fun, and the mechanics that I'm seeing so far are already really awesome. I haven't got to play it too much. I'm so busy these days, which sucks. I want to make more videos for you guys, but I'm insanely busy. But the gameplay that I'm seeing so far, the mechanics are awesome. The equipable items, the evolution, just the stats and everything, the way like when you're about to attack an enemy, it gives you like the accuracy and the chances of someone helping you and all this stuff. It's a really cool system for a tactical RPG. It's like really in depth for tactical RPG, and I like that a lot. It's really fun and addicting. The gameplay is really addicting, and the story is good. The story is good. It's fun to follow. It's not a chore or a bore to get through. Like, I can't wait to get to the next gameplay section. I'm like, okay, well, I'm actually interested. They got transported to some magical world with digital monsters. They don't know they're digital monsters yet. It's a whole situation. There's like kaiju, basically, like Japanese yokai would be the better. Yokai is the better. Sorry, not kaiju. Those are gigantic monsters. Yokai. Digimon are basically yokai in this game. They're like mythical Japanese creatures, and they go to a shrine and they get transported to another world. It's a whole thing. It's really kind of fun and interesting to follow, and it's made by, or Toei helped. So it looks really crisp and nice. It looks super nice, as opposed to Triangle Strategy, which I've been playing that as well, which the story in that is god awful boring to me. Like, literally, it's just like the salt, the empire of the over there said that the salt, we need some salt. There's a lot of salt, and we'd love to, they need it. It's just like, that's all it's been like the whole time. Like, my great grandfather was salted, there's salt in the mines, and there's a lot of, who controls the salt controls the land. So boring. So boring to me. The gameplay is absolutely top-notch, top tier. Love the gameplay in Triangle Strategy. But the story sections are such a chore to get through for me. I don't know if it gets better down the line. People have been giving me shit on that for that on Twitch. Like, no, it's really good, it's really good. And I'm like, yeah, the game is great, just the story's not very good. But the story here in Digimon Survive so far has been really interesting, and I'm actually excited to see what's next. I am not like, well, let me get to the battle. Let me get to the battle. I'm like, okay, well, I want to interact with these characters, and there's like a whole affinity system where, you know, you interact with certain characters, your affinity with them goes up, kind of like Persona 5, and they help you out more in battle, and it also leads to Digivolving your Digimon, and the way the Digivolving works is great. It uses SP in battle, and you know, you can go back and forth, and different paths you can take to Digivolve, and just the characters are great. The characters are fun, and the story is interesting, and the gameplay is great. I need to get more into it. I need more time to just really sink my teeth into it, because we're just scratching the surface here. But I'm really loving it a lot, and I have not liked the hate that it's been getting. But hey, that's, you know, their opinion. They're allowed to say whatever. You're allowed to say whatever you want. I have a lot of terrible, terrible opinions according to the internet at large, so it's fine if you don't like the game. I'm just like, I think it's pretty good. All right, I don't know what you guys are smoking, crack cocaine probably, but I think it's a good game. And I think if you like tactical RPGs, I think you're gonna like it. And I think the story will keep you enthralled. This game was a son of a bitch to get, though. It was a son of a bitch, all right? Let me tell you. When the game first came out, I was trying to get it on Switch because I'm a Switch boy mostly, so I don't even have a PlayStation. I have my digital-only Xbox, so I was like, I'm buying it physical on Switch, of course, obviously, because I'm going to beat it, then sell it and get a lot of my money back. But Bandai Namco had other ideas. Apparently, it wasn't even available on Switch eShop on the day of release for some reason. I cannot confirm that because I didn't check, but that's what I was hearing from people. But I tried to buy it on Best Buy, Amazon, eBay, everywhere. It was not, no one had copies. On the day of release, no one had copies. Online, no one had copies. I went to GameStop to get Xenoblade Chronicles 3 because it released the same day as Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I asked the guy at GameStop, I got there right when they opened, and I asked the guy at GameStop, I was like, hey, do you have any copies of Digimon Survive? He's like, yeah, we do. And I bought one there, and then I posted on Twitter, and people were like, lucky, and I was like, what the fuck is going on with this game? So I checked on eBay, and it was selling for $90, still up to yesterday. I checked yesterday, and there were still copies selling for over $80 to $90 for a brand new copy of Digimon Survive, which is it's a $60 game. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but it is available on GameStop and Best Buy. I checked right before this. I'm sure it's available everywhere else on the internet online, but it's not available in stores very much. I was checking the in-store stock, and a lot of stores did not have stock and everything, and Best Buy was like selling out every few minutes on the day of release for the physical. It was like a weird thing where like it was sold out and then it would come back in stock and then it was sold out. It was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this, but Bandai Namco, get it together. This was like supposed to be a big celebration for like the 25th anniversary of Digimon, and it was like a hard fucking game to get, and still is a hard game to get apparently. Not as hard as it was at release, but it is still selling for $90, which is really weird. I also got the Guilmon, or no, Digimon, Guilmon or something, Digimon. I got a code for the download for that. Sold that for 25 fucking bucks on eBay just for the code. Didn't even have to ship it, so that's $25 off my 65. Physical always wins, and if you think not, you're wrong. Play the game. These are the Beanie Boys. If you want to be a Beanie Boy, you can hit the join button down below. 99 cents a month, not even $12 a year, and it supports me, supports the channel. Greatly appreciate it so much. Love my boys. Here's a kiss for the boys. But you can support the channel just by liking, commenting, subscribing, any of that stuff. Any way you choose to support the channel, I greatly appreciate it. And I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.